Hi, Richard here, owner of Learn, Implement, Share. I've got a question for all the maths people, or math people if you're American. What does mathematical understanding mean? Like when I'm teaching and I'm thinking, right, I need to teach in a way so that students understand the maths, what am I talking about? What does that mean? Now I bring this up because I've been reflecting on my early years of teaching, as I often do. It's quite insightful. And back then, I believed that if I taught the procedures well, and I got my students to replicate my examples and other questions similar to my examples sufficiently, then they would understand the maths. But I didn't know what that meant. What does that mean? What, so then they can replicate that in a test next week? That's not necessarily mathematical understanding. That could just be rote memory. And I knew that when I was just teaching the procedures and getting them to replicate my examples, that a lot of the students weren't understanding anyway. Now my point is, as teachers, if we want to get better at presenting mathematics in a way where students are fired up and they understand what's going on and get good results, then we need a more precise definition of what mathematical understanding is, of what it means for students to understand the maths. So let me run this past you. Every procedure that we teach, every formula, every routine, each one of them is based on a concept, or maybe more than one concept. And so if we can present mathematics to students in ways that has them understanding the concept that underpins the procedure that we're about to teach, that is mathematical understanding. That's what we want to go for. Ah, right. So now I walk into the classroom and I know the procedures that are coming up and I know the concepts they're based on. So let's have the students explore those concepts in some time efficient ways, develop some activities that can do that, and then maybe we can come up with a formula together and have the students say, oh, so this is what we've just been doing, sir. Yes, it is. And then they get into the replication phase or the practice. My experience is that this approach is actually more time efficient than the traditional teach the procedures and hope that they get the understanding. So that's my message. Let's narrow down our focus on what mathematical understanding is from the purpose of teaching mathematics onto let's get the students to understand the concepts that underpin the next procedure that we're teaching and do that each time. If you're interested in this idea and in how to do this, we run a lot of PD based exactly on this principle. So let me know in the comments. Thanks for listening. This is Richard, owner of Learn, Implement, Share, and I hope to see you on another video. Cheers.